Good afternoon and welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. Today I'll be doing a December review and January forecast. As always, there's a link to the forum in the description below and timestamps. Maybe you only care about the forecast or my thoughts on the rewards, etc, etc. That said, as far as December goes, it was a hot month. I'm sure there were some issues, but gifting and Variant 6 and Book 2 launch all add so much excitement to the month. At first I was a little hesitant because I didn't see like a Cavalier objective for the 10% tier 5 CC that we expect. I didn't see as good of rewards as I would have liked to. That was like in the calendar, etc. But overall, I felt like it was good. Definitely some issues. I do feel like there were some moments where Cavalier players didn't get quite as much as I felt they should have. And I felt like maybe Thronebreaker got a little too much love. Well, you know, as too much love as a Thronebreaker player reviewing the month can say. More is always better, right? Always. But overall, I think that when you combine everything and just how packed December was, it was really good. It really is a highlight of the year with the anniversary and the holiday, etc., etc. I think it was just amazing. I think like one of the major things I really pinpoint on is like I felt like the holiday unit deals were just garbage, and Kabam knew that. They knew it. They knew players who were gonna whale out were gonna buy them anyways, and so they didn't give a lot in it. And that's actually pretty standard too. So I would say as far as December goes, it was good. It was exactly what I expected it to be. It was a big content drop. It was a lot of hype. It was a lot of excitement. And now we're moving into January. Now, January doesn't look to be as promising. I'm just going to say up front. But the event we have is Let's Go to the Mall. Today, if you're thinking of Sparkles like I am from How I Met Your Mother, props to you for understanding the reference. I don't think that's the bit here, but that's what I'm going with. I'm hoping that's what it is. And essentially, there's going to be no energy cost. So if you're concerned about energy, there is none here. So that's really nice. It's going to be a little complicated, but that's just because they make it way more complicated than it is. Essentially, we're going to get a voucher in the game. You're going to take that voucher to the store to choose what kind of objectives or what tier level you want, either rank up materials or crystal shards, and whether or not you want it to be like legendary, epic, masters, heroic, etc. for the difficulty level of those objectives. You're then going to run the event to essentially clear out and gain all of those rewards using prize stamps. Essentially, you gain those rewards over time, and then you also get rewards for running the event every time you run it, up to a total of 32 times over the month, and you're going to choose your rewards twice. So they make it seem really complicated. It just isn't. So month's going to start, you get a voucher, and then you choose rank up materials or crystals. And then you also get 8 tokens to participate in the event. These are your entry passes to participate in the event. And then you're going to get 8 in the in-game mail as well. So 16 right at the start of the month. And then halfway through the event, we're going to get another voucher, and you're going to choose again, rank up crystal shards. And then again, you're going to get another 8 tokens for choosing and 8 tokens just in the mail, just because. And that's another 16 runs. Pretty simple. And then when you're doing your runs, you get an even more incremental choice. You can choose, do I want to run Spiders in Time, the Big Apple quest? This will give you hero shards. Do I want to run the King of Avengers 98 quest? This will give you rank up materials. Or do I want to run Super Hyper Turbo Special Fatal Ultra Mutant Showdown Remastered? This will give you a mix of both. And that's really it. You just choose which kind of reward you want and you pick accordingly. Do keep in mind that while they show us the values for Legendary, Epic, Master, and Heroic, that you're only going to be able to like run one set. Like you only have 32 entries, so you're probably going to want to run whatever the highest difficulty you are comfortable with over and over again to claim those rewards. That's my recommendation, at least. And these are, of course, the completion rewards. After that, we also will have solo objectives, and now they don't really specify what the solo objectives are, but I'm under the impression that the solo objectives are probably like complete the legendary super hyper turbo special fatal X number of times, or collect X number of prize stamps. Probably something pretty basic like that. Additionally, we'll have arena solo objectives. This will give you continue coin revives, which is essentially just a revive but on a separate item, and then at the end of the month, once the event is over, they'll convert into regular revives. So that's nice if you're worried about having revives, fall off. It comes out to a total of 10, which is a solid amount of revives in an event. And then also profile pick stuff. Cavalry exclusive solo objective this month is collecting 80 stamps. Doesn't seem too difficult. Honestly, it's pretty easy. In my opinion, since you'll be running the event anyways, it's really just a matter of running the event, and that's pretty much it. That is the event. I don't think it's super hard. I personally will probably be running for crystal shards when I do my arcade, unless they force you to run one or the other in order to complete the solo objectives. Then I'll do whatever I need to get the solo objectives and then go back to farming shards. I know that the rank up materials here, okay. It seems like a really small amount when you look at it this way, like 200 tier 5 basic and 900 tier 2 alpha. It doesn't seem like the biggest amount, but it is times 32 or times 16 if you're only doing it for half the month, etc. So I'd say you split it evenly. The 900 tier 2 alpha shards times 16 is 14,400. Tier 2 alpha, it's almost half a tier 2 alpha, but that's included into the other 2 tier 2 alpha you can get just from doing the rest of the events and choosing rank up materials. So overall, it's not the greatest, but it's also not bad. It's pretty par to what we've gotten. It actually rounds down to a little bit less, but it is what it is. And then the major thing to keep in mind here, I'd say with the rewards, is that the 5-star shards and like the 6-star shards, for the first time you choose and the second time you choose, it changes. So, for example, if you choose shards the first time around, you're getting a full 5-star basic equivalent and 4,000 6-star shards. But if you choose it the second time around, you're getting a 5-star featured hero crystal. I believe that's what that stands for. It might stand for something else, but either way, it's a full 5-star crystal. So similar in value, and 5,000 6-star shards. So an extra 1,000 6-star shards there. Similarly for the rank up, and this is way bigger of a deal if you care about rank up materials, especially those high-end ones, is while the tier 2 alpha remains the same at 1 for both the first and second time around, you're getting the tier 5 basic in the first time around and the tier 5 class catalyst in the second time around. So if you're a player hunting tier 5 class catalyst in the side event, this is where you have to get it. You have to grab rank up materials the second time around. So that's really just important. Overall, the rewards are pretty much par. It's actually a little bit less if you half it. It's like 9,800 6-star shards max, which is actually only 4,900 6-star shards compared to the like 5,000 we're used to getting. So it's actually kind of like a little slide in, round down. I'm not too upset about it, but I would have liked to see it round up instead to like 10,200. I don't know. Don't think it would have been that hard, but small things. Small things. That said, overall, it's not that bad. I'm looking forward to the event in itself. The rewards, like I said, are on par. And this does look fun. No energy is always nice. It doesn't look like we're going to have to log in daily. You're probably going to be able to it all in one day, which is super awesome. So I'm going to say we've got a pretty good thing going for us next month. As always, though, let me know what you think. Let me know if I've misinterpreted something or if I'm missing something here. And I hope you enjoyed. Talk to y'all later. Peace.